Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, light bringers of the Galactic World Bridger, legions of light. We are now on day 3 of our galactic activation portals in a row down the Omega column of the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with Keen 148, yellow overtone star. The gold ray of the Christ consciousness is pulsing in on the frequencies of the 5th dimension and beyond as we continue to anchor in the higher resonance into the crystal core of Gaia. With these intense higher energetic waves of adamantine light flowing in, we are being upgraded and activated in our 12-strand crystalline DNA as avatars of light. The doorway to our true self has been flung wide open, but it is up to us to take the step through. In all actuality, we call it a leap, a huge leap of faith or a quantum leap of consciousness, a transformation into the new human of Homo Luminous, light beings of eternal life. The gold portal is open, flooding in the holy elixir of the Buddha mind for our full illumination of Brahma within. We are being raised, a type of up-leveling in consciousness as we connect at a deeper level and rise higher up the ascension spiral and onto a new plateau of earthly delight. With our pure awareness and the power of our almighty I Am presence, we are weaving the new dream tapestries out of our expanded consciousness of the sacred land of Pachamama and our kin's domains. We are realizing the honor and glory we are bestowed as wayshowers and guides of the higher realms into this world for the dawning of the great awakening into the new golden age of infinite light. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth Scribe, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 12 degrees, 5 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 20 degrees, 49 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 21 degrees Libra. A crowd upon a beach. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 13 degrees Gemini. World famous pianist giving a concert performance. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. This is a transition phase. An old chapter has closed, thanks to all the density and outgrown patterns you have let go of. A new chapter is felt, but the new timeline hasn't implemented 100%. You are still integrating. Witness all the pieces of it land in your body, layer after layer. Listen, new light codes are being poured onto you. Mysteries and answers are about to be revealed. New openings in relationships and work purpose are on approach. You are tapping into a deeper level of your unique soul vibration. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. An empowering message. Beautiful souls of light, the past 4 months have delivered such an intensive energy ride. Ever since the door opening first eclipses of 2022 in April and May, you've been taking yourself through an in-depth death and rebirth cycle. For many it has been tough. Many have proved their mantle. The tests and challenges have been numerous. The other side is coming into view. Eclipse season has begun with just 11 days until the first of 2 final eclipses for 2022. These will close the cosmic door on a transformative cycle. The next 6 weeks are when the portals of light ignite our hearts, our souls, our wings of light. Prepare for assistance, for answers, and for welcome rewards to be ignited within. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Astrid Amore. Dear ones, As you are moving through the ever-changing energies, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies are transforming into a new human. That means your DNA is changing in a way that is capable to adapt to the higher vibrational frequency field that planet Earth is moving into. You are now stepping into the new divine Earth as the new human. The entrance to it might still be a little wobbly, but if you continue to focus your intent and attention towards the experience of it, your path will become more stable. All systems are set to go, and some of you are already able to experience the first glimpses of it. It all depends on the spiritual attainment of each individual. If the spiritual attainment of an individual has reached a certain level, he or she will be able to step into the new divine earth further. So what can each one do if the desire is to experience the divine new earth? An important step is to understand that the divine new earth reality is based on a fifth dimensional vibrational frequency. Being happy, in joy, in love, and in gratitude is fifth dimensional vibrational frequency, dear ones. So you are there. You are so loved. And from Divine Sister of the Light Victoria Lillian Quest. October 13, beloved family, keep your vision clear. Keep your hearts high and loving. We are straddling the dimensions. Some days it can feel challenging if you get pulled into the illusion. Do not give in. Our divine mission and plan is present and shall prevail. Go within. Remember your destiny. Stay strong. We are so loved and supported by the Galactic team and fleets, by our great Council of Light, and are truly loved by Yeshua, Jesus Christ, and our Divine Mother Mary. We are riding the waves through to our new earth reality, holding all in great vision, serving humanity in joy. Love and blessings, Commander Victoria Lillianquist. From victoriaslight.com and from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, words fail to convey what the heart feels. The essence of vastness and love that is all that is begets infinite expressions. Feeling called to share this beautiful Aina, land and its essence. Throughout time and space, the sacred Aina has been Hale, home, to the multidimensional magic of unspeakable eras and divine expressions, including the land of Mu, ancient Lemuria. Some may look and feel the pyramids whose power and divine expression are permeating this present quantum field of time and space. It is with great love for every precious soul and every being in every kingdom on the sacred Aina of our beloved earth that I share the blessings of these expressions along with the beautiful hula and chant. May your own heart feel the reflection of itself in the beauty, joy, and love in reflection all around us. I so love you, beloveds. One world, one heart, one love. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., navigating the pre-eclipse season energies. Dear friends, this week marks the opening of the eclipse season. The energies have been increasing in intensity as we continue integrating the light codes received during the 1010 portal. The energy this week is all about speaking up your truth and fearlessly standing your ground. You may feel invigorated to make life changes or take action on issues that were being hidden under the carpet. These new energies are literally pushing us to purge and clear stagnant aspects of our lives that are simply weighing us down and preventing us from moving forward to higher timelines. However, this process of bringing to light the hidden and shadowy aspects can be challenging, physically and emotionally speaking. We may find ourselves questioning our past choices, trying to come to terms with our unstable present, and worrying about the uncertain future circumstances. This is totally normal during a transition period before eclipses begin. We are supposed to change and question where we are and get clear intentions of where we want to go, one step at a time. Our physical bodies are also feeling the changes as we move through this process. Old traumas may resurface, creating uncomfortable physical symptoms. Body aches, muscles and joints, nervous system overload, moments of dizziness and lack of focus, visual issues, lethargy, digestive issues, etc. As we clear the deep energetic layers of these old limiting belief systems, we are also clearing in the physical layers. It is a very deep and complex process. We are truly undergoing a transformation never seen before on this planet. Do take care of your body and mind, stay hydrated, and if possible, engage in mild aerobic exercise to assist toxins to move around the body for release. Rest as needed, and choose a nourishing diet. Extra dietary toxins will slow the process. Please be mindful, and always consult with a health professional if your intuition guides you to. But keep in mind that this period until the eclipse on Tuesday, October 25th, will be revealing a lot of personal issues that will need to be addressed as we approach the end of the month. As I mentioned in my previous post, use this time to set clear intentions and your life's new directions. All happens in divine partnership and timing as long as we are willing to do our part. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Minima. These times are intense. So many changes in our lives, so many ebbs and flows, interweaving a new world. Do you feel it? It feels like we are at times living in an upside-down world, doesn't it? I can't express how important and powerful this time is, beloveds, but I am sure you are feeling and sensing it. The changes taking place within and around us are showing us that the life we once knew is over, changing, and has morphed into something that only higher timelines can hold and manage. It is a beautiful dance between timelines and dimensions until we find our footing in the reality we want to be in. The ego is playing in this dance and trying to hang on to the old by bringing up shifts from the past that has a hold on our necks. I've been working with Kali these past few months, and the wisdom and guidance has been life-changing, because Kali, being a dark goddess, governs the realm of the endings and beginnings. She doesn't work with physical death, but with the death of the ego, so we may move into the timelines that hold us from a place of fearlessness and inner guidance. The ego, as most of you know, is something created within us at a time when we needed the ego to navigate our 3D world. The world is collapsing, and now that we are existing within a new template, can you feel how it is dying to stay alive within you? The ego may be saying to you right now to watch what everyone is doing because you cannot trust yourself. You can't possibly have that because you've never had it before. Why do you think you can have it now? The ego is being wiped from your cells, organs, blood, and DNA, so it may feel like you are battling the old while making room for the new. The ego has a thwarted view of wealth and abundance because it believes that these things are outside of you. New Earth shows us this lies within us. Your wealth meter in New Earth only requires your peace, joy, happiness, and how you trust in the Holy Divine Spirit that is the dance of your spirit. From motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Consorts of the Light, Suryananda and Ayed. The great central sun, together with the violet flame sun, released a major shift, which is within a download encompassing a metamorphosis onto Gaia and inhabitants, 13th of October 2022. From the great central sun, Akashic Records. The shift has been tremendously powerful in its range, depth, and intensity, whilst taking the seekers of light deeper into the creative force of the great central sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself, and the violet flame sun within the great central sun, whose role and path is specific. This major shift was released many hours ago. This is just an initial confirmation. Inevitably, the impacts of this have already been absorbed by many and will continue. From Divine Angel of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. A sudden influx of new wavelengths is opening up within the planetary field, dancing between the layers of our multidimensional holographic universe. These waves carry high-pitched sound and coded frequencies that are downloading in through the crown, which are spiraling in as a golden octave of light that fills the crown and flows like a shimmering strand of spiraling energy through the energy, physical, emotional, and mental bodies. The golden octave of spiraling light is moving into the spinal column like liquid gold, and realigning the crystalline grid of our physical etheric vessel with the shifting axis of the planetary field. The higher heart gateway is filling with these golden waves of fast energies, and we are merging all aspects within the heart temple, expanding into embodiment layers, igniting and illuminating the beautiful divine spark that resides within, and downloading all of our soul's expression to fully embody, experience, and express within this current physical reality experience. We are fully activating the fullness of our divine essence, becoming the golden light crystalline grid which beams out across the planet, creating a pulse wave of vibrational resonance that raises the collective consciousness and supports Pachamama to download more of the original planetary blueprint and weave a new vision and dream into the dimensional fields of our holographic reality. Golden ray activations are upgrading the planetary grids and our personal grids as we transcend into divine grace. Key observations: golden spirals of light-encoded wavelengths flowing through the crown and moving through the chakra system, upgrading all grid frequencies. In the quantum field, a template is accessible for expanding the Merkaba into new octaves of light, color, and sound, creating a beautiful crystalline geometric grid formation that supports the transition into these golden planetary wavelengths that are shown as the interdimensional spaces, planes, realms, being anchored as we collectively transition to a new plane of holographic reality. Pachamama is bathed in gold and violet light. A new dawn is emerging. A new horizon is forming within the holographic fields as the central sun continues to illuminate the platforms of the slower dimensional grids. Third dimensional reality, previous incarnational karmic fields, sending pulse frequencies of photonic waves that upgrade all planetary layers and fields. The photonic pulse waves shift our physical bodies into faster magnetic resonance with the heart field of Pachamama as she moves the current holographic grid into higher vibrational frequencies, creating the crystalline field, which we are experiencing through the bliss waves and heart expansion as we embody more of our divine presence and remain present in the physical vessel. Heart expansion, bliss octaves, golden ray merging through the heart, unifying all energy and meridian points and shifting all chakras into a faster vibrational spin, moving into new energetic tones. Hyper, trippy, ecstatic waves pulsing solar plexus, crown, and higher heart centers, buzzing in the airs as we shift frequencies, craving water and chocolate, joy and excitement as being more present in the body. Take only what resonates, use your discernment, and follow your own intuition. From Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Release what you've been carrying through forgiveness. Lighten up your energy in preparation for the joy that is on its way. You've done your part for now. Release the rest to the universe and move with the momentum of changes now happening. Refocus your energy on raising your self-worth by seeing your inner light. Rebirth of the inner child is happening through that death process. Shining your light on this will remind your inner child how kind, sweet, loving, and innocent you are. Reparent yourself without judgment by holding this version of yourself close and dear to your heart. Remember, you will raise your vibration into the bright morning star that you are. Don't let the shade of others dim your inner circle and network as those karmic interferences are over. This love you give yourself will attract the same loving relationships from your outer circle. It's time to move on and receive this new life cycle that awaits you now. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Debbie Edwards. Dreaming Big for the Moon in Gemini, October 13, 2022. The Moon has moved into the air sign of Gemini today, and is now trine to both Mercury in Libra and Pluto in Capricorn. The Moon is also sextile to Jupiter retrograde in Aries. This is a really interesting time in which many of us are being called to search our memories for revelations that need to come to light. Gemini is a very fast-moving energy which pulls at the core of critical thinking. Considering our Sun is still in the air sign of Libra, we are really thrust into the realm of our mental consciousness. We are prompted to recall and remember all of the messages that have come through to us in dreams, visions, and the whispers of the ethers, so we can catalog them in an organized way and take whatever action on them that is most beneficial. Some of us may feel pulled to dive deep into our subconsciousness, where our past life memories are stored. Others may feel pulled to visit their own Akashic records to better understand all the subtleties of what led us to the moments we are living now. Others yet might be pulled to explore new ideas, dreams, hopes, and ambitions that are surfacing. With the Moon trine to Mercury, we are communicating beautifully what may have needed better explanation, detail, or illustration. This is where a lot of our thoughts can begin to take form in a more organized way. As this happens, outdated paradigms will fall away, like a leaf that gives way to autumn's chill and falls to the forest floor. In order to give birth to new ideas and new beginnings, we have to allow things to become surrendered to the inevitable cycles of life, death, and rebirth. We have an opportunity to be better understood or finally understood for something we have needed to clarify. Truths will come out of every part of our being. Our souls will have a better opportunity for expression, and we may finally receive closure for misunderstandings and misinterpretations that have caused us suffering in the past. Say what needs to be said, communicate your truth, ask for clarity, and trust that your soul knows the way. This will also create a shift and change within our auric fields. Some of us may experience sudden bursts of exhaustion, fatigue, and need to sleep. This is because we are shedding old layers of self, and our energy transmissions are releasing what no longer serves us back out into the ethers to be transmuted. This gaseous release of dense energies can cause us to feel a little lightheaded, weaker, or just quiet. Those denser energies may hover a bit around our bodies or homes, which can make us feel as though we are walking through a fog, or that we are losing concepts of time. Hours may pass by unnoticed, or time may appear to stand still. This is perfectly natural while this energetic shedding occurs. We can do a smoke clearing, grid our space, and ground ourselves to buffer our energies during this transition. With the Moon being trine to Pluto in Capricorn, we are receiving sudden epiphanies about trust, money, value, and stability. Who do we trust to hold our hearts and minds when we need support? Can we trust that what we are building will provide a bountiful harvest of prosperity and abundance? Is our direction and current path a stable one? What can we do to embrace this energy to help achieve the best outcome possible? Sometimes what we need to do is be patient while all of these things are unfolding. The Moon being sextile to Jupiter brings our attention to expansion and how we are choosing to embrace it. When a planet is retrograde, the energies may feel slower, sluggish, or take on the perspective that they are going backwards, but in reality that is not the case. It is a great time, though, for review, reassessment, and reevaluation. The fires of Aries can bring sudden change, and Jupiter as well can bring sudden change. It is alive with newness, change, and growth. It is a planet of expansion. We get to pen the blueprints of our future and put into concrete action the implementations of stability and change we have been hoping for. This is a very favorable time to begin something new that has been in the planning stages for a while. Build, dream, and aim for those amazing goals. from metavisionaries.com. And from Here in the Moon Astrology, Thursday, October 13, 2022, Finding Your Personal Goldilocks Zone. As the chaos nodes and outer planets permanently fracture the global alliances, political, financial, and food systems we've taken for granted, many of us are mirroring this rupturing internally, feeling flattened, ragged, bereft, raw, heartbroken, or exhausted. And of course your mind is having a hard time with it. It keeps trying to figure out how to make this transformation smoother, more graceful, less painful, and that mind truly believes that will happen if it keeps trying to find order in the chaos. But the way through is by learning the wisdom of no escape from the tests of faith, the crises of meaning, and the jagged cracks in the illusion of permanence. Yet currently, just when everything is falling apart, the inner planets are steering you towards finding your own Goldilocks zone, aka that sweet spot inside you that is immune to other people's thinking, judgments, and expectations, that is unaffected by the twists and turns and whatever the agenda, soap opera of the day turns out to be. Enlightened self-interest, aka putting your own highest interests first, is crucial, not just a nice slogan. Between October 7th through the 30th, the Sun, Mercury, and Venus in Libra are one by one opposing Chiron and Eris in Aries. Healing old personal wounds and soul loss, you are not fading, falling, or failing, but energetically detaching from the ending of many planetary cycles. Detaching so you can witness the withdrawal of many of your previous creations, roles, labels, careers, alliances, making space for the radically new in March 2023. Instead of focusing on what isn't happening, or what you're not doing, allow yourself as much rest, withdrawal, and non-doing as you can as the physical and psychic cleansing builds. Question. The power question to ask yourself is, what if my life belongs to me? Ask it and let your unconscious mind answer. What you think of as your highest, wildest, and most compelling goals are the ones that you will tap into first. You've been processing them for a long time. You've been restless and curious, and working toward an idea of what you want. It's as if you've taken most of the steps, and now you're about to be met by something traveling to you from the opposite direction. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. Mercury in Libra, sesquiquadrate Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Venus in Libra, quincunx Uranus retrograde in Taurus. With Luna's entry into communicative Gemini, there's a need to feel informed, connected, in the know with all the comings and goings of life. We have an appetite for books, a hunger for knowledge, and an urge for conversation. The moon to Jupiter prompts positive thinking. Ideas are ripe for development. Opportunities abound to broaden horizons. Hey, it's good to talk. But Mercury, ruler of Gemini, is dragged off center by Saturn. Nope, better not think anything positive. Better not tell anyone how I feel or what I'm thinking. Better not make plans, I'll just get disappointed. The mind skitters to all the stories of all the times it all went wrong. Venus agrees as Uranus is making her antsy. These creaky aspects are apt to make things seem worse than they are. Don't allow the mind to run away with you. Focus on facts. A bad day doesn't make it a bad life. Be flexible enough to accommodate last-minute changes. Make your inner voice objective and supportive. You are the author of your story. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 148, Yellow Overtone Star, Galactic Activation Portal, Galactic Archetype, the Artist. 28 Keen ago on Keen 120, Yellow Electric Sun, we began the 52-day Yellow Galactic Sun season of ripening, enlightenment. You, the artists, are the godly codes. The step of evolvement begins with art. Each of you enlightens society. However, in codes of art, this consciousness expands to very advanced levels. We ask you to prepare the social consciousness for the consciousness of the Golden Age. Mevlana, the Knowledge Book. As the third-dimensional self becomes the artist in charge of creating him or herself and the environment, the fourth-dimensional self becomes the master of the imaginal realm. When the artist becomes conscious of what he or she is transmitting, then that artist becomes the medium of higher orders. Galactic Archetype 8, Artist. I am the artist, coded by the yellow star. 8 is the number that opens my gate. Resonant frequencies are my palette, to harmonize according to the deepest impulses of the universe. Dare to be beautiful. I am the elegance of enlightenment. Through my art I color your world. I am the rainbow in your day and the moon glow in your night. I am the artist. Everything I do originates from the stars. Star being, star child, star singer is my name. I am the galactic chord resounding from the cosmic key. I invent the songs and recite the crystal oath that travels the infinite Zavoya. The wonders of ever-expanding harmonics. To know me is to ride the endless song back to the master artist of all creation. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 148, Yellow Overtone Star. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, command, and radiance. We are now on the 5th day of the Yellow Seed Wave Spell, which contains 10 portal days in a row. When you combine the energy of the number 5 with a portal day, the result is a very dynamic day. This only occurs 4 times in the whole Tzolk'in. The number 5 packs a punch for sure, and we can all benefit from that power today if we assume command. The 5th day of a wave spell radiates power. Today is Yellow Star, and it represents beauty, art, and elegance. If you don't notice the beauty all around you today, then shame on you. Open your eyes and let them feast on art. Beautiful smiles, a sunrise, your loved ones. It's not rocket science and it's not hard work. If you simply appreciate this beautiful place and reach deeper within yourself, you'll be surprised what a profound effect it can have. Be empowered by beauty is the message today. Remember that this portal day energy ramps things up a notch or two. It's a 5-star day. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow Overtone Star, 5 Lamat, Keen 148, 13th of October 2022, Empowering Beauty. 13-10-2022 equal 416 equal 47 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 13 Goddess Cosmic Consciousness, 13 Moons Natural Lore Synchronic Time, 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic, 11 Portal Gate Illumination Polarity, 2 Partner Twin Cooperation Duality, Month Year Codes 10 Manifestation Authority Power, 1 New Beginnings Original Leader, 6 Heaven Christ Family Romance Fertility, 7 Magic Mystic Spiritual Solitude Initiation, 2 Partner Twin Cooperation, 20 The Awakening Clear Vision, 22 Architect of Peace Master Builder, Keen 148 equal 13 equal 4 Form Structure Foundation, 13-13-4-4 Constructing New Earth Code, a beauty-filled galactic activation portal day of empowerment. Our 3rd gap day and day 5 in the Yellow Seed Wave Spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light and blossoming into our highest potential. Today we are painting a new picture for our planet, focusing our power on creating the most beauty-filled world that we can. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Today's galactic activation portal energies supercharges the overtone power. Full radiance to shine brightly, dear star, bliss suns. Grace and gratitude are the order of the day, giving abundant thanks for this beautiful day, paving the way for our beautiful, filled future. Today's question is, how can I fearlessly focus on empowering the most beautiful world possible? Divine blessings for painting the most beautiful picture on your canvas today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 148, Yellow Overtone Star. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to beautify. Commanding art, I seal the store of elegance. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of intelligence. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Kepola Song, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission with a monthly pledge to our Patreon page, you can do so at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Julia Herbert, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. Much love and blessings to you and all of our angels in Europe. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sheila Sempek, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you very much. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Lee Hai, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. And thank you very much for continuing to support us in our work and mission. We appreciate you all very much. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and she has a 20% off sale for this autumn until October 25th, so be sure to take advantage of that. And now we complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from Insights from the Cosmic Astral, number 1729. Resilience will take results. Hands get back praise. Healing flows from portal to portal. Destabilization of all control systems is happening at 86% right now. Immediate replacement is. Rotation of light bearers is. Appearances value the human. Living standards are healing. Blindness is seen by many for the first time. Flyers are valued by human being. The seminars are satisfied. Yummies are complete. Elimination of partners carries the burden on humanity. Progressives are called on to the light support. Mitigations collapse ahead of possible tornadoes. Spirals are approved. Ocean lovers are recognized. Fortunes are chased by higher vibrational. Depths of revelation to come. The state of trance is realized. The divine me is inserted. Uncommon partnerships persevere new arenas. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed and beautiful day in the neighborhood upon the new earth, and a powerful journey as we continue down the Omega column of 10 galactic activation portals in a row and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.